everybody. So today we are going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do a short little workout and stretch with the foam roller. Mine is kind of multicolored, but I know a lot of us have just like the plain black rollers at home, which is perfect. If you don't have a prop, I'm sorry, this class probably isn't for you, but I know a lot of us have rollers at home, and I thought it'd be fun today just to switch things up a little bit and use some props. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm actually going to have us start lying down, and I want you to put the roller underneath your knees. Okay, so when you're lying down, it's in between your heels and your butt. Okay, so we're going to start by lifting the hips, pulling the roller underneath our sacrum and tailbone. Okay, not in the lumbar spine here, but right on the bony part of your butt. So let's start extending the left leg nice and long. We're going to pull the right knee in towards us. Okay, and if you feel like you're losing the roller, you can pull it a little bit farther underneath you. But I'm reaching through the left leg and pulling the right knee into my chest. Now, if you can't get it all the way down, that's fine. Just find a good stretch. We're stretching out that psoas. Okay, we're going to extend both legs for a moment. Take the left knee in. Keep reaching long through the right foot. Ooh, big stretch. So if you have some low back tightness, this can usually help that a little bit. Releases some tension. Extend, pull it in. And again, you're finding a good stretch for yourself. So my foot is all the way down. Your foot does not have to be all the way down. You can even put like a pillow under it or something if you need it just a little bit higher. Pull that knee in a little bit tighter for a moment. Extend both out. Adjust here for a second. Left knee in. We're just starting today a little bit differently. We're just starting it off with a nice stretch. Okay, go ahead and extend both. Okay, plant your feet. Let's push this roller out, and we're going to place our feet on the roller, okay? So have it so that your arches are on the roller. Hip width apart, and your feet are parallel. Head is going to stay down. Arms are nice and long, and my arms are really pushing into the table here. Chest is open. Okay, so we're going to tuck the pelvis under, roll the low back flat, and lift the hips up. This is big on the hamstrings here. Squeeze your glutes, and then roll it back down. And if this is uncomfortable in your knees, or it's too much on the hamstrings, you can ditch the roller. Again, tuck, lift, nice long line with the body here. Roll it down, release. One more time, tuck, lift. Let's add on to this one. I'm going to pull my toes back, and I'm going to pulse my heels towards my glutes. So I'm going to pulse for 10, squeeze, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, abs tight, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Roll it all the way down and release the pelvis. Lift the hips up just like you were before. Now I'm going to keep my hips lifted. My hips are still tilted towards me, right? So I'm not overextending. And we're going to extend the roller away, pull the roller under. Press the roller away, pull the roller under. One more. Keep those hips lifted. And roll it all the way down and release. And extend those legs for just a second. Okay, so keep your left leg on the roller so my ankle is placed on it. Extend that right leg up nice and high. Hips are going to stay down. Pelvis is going to stay steady. We're going to start crossing, lowering, open, and lift. Cross, lower, open, and lift. For 3. If you have tight hamstrings, you can have a little bit of a bend in the knee. Try to keep it as straight as you can though. Reverse, open, down, and lift. Belly is tight, I'm not arching my back here. We're going for 3, 2, last one. And release, give it a quick hug. Other side. Right leg is extended, left leg is up to the ceiling. Start by crossing the midline, lowering, open and lift. Same thing, hips, pelvis, and trunk of the body are staying steady as the leg moves. That femur is rotating inside the hip. Let's reverse for 5. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, last one. Quick hug, release. Okay. Moving on. So we're going to take the roller and use it for some ab work here. So I want you to squeeze the roller with your ankles when you pull them into chair position. And then the roller is going to rest just right on top / in between the knees, okay? So my ankles are what's squeezing the roller. Now, position it so that you have a good amount of the roller in front of the legs, okay? The farther away from you it is, the more challenging this exercise is going to be. So let's take the hands behind the head. We are going to curl forward, squeeze the ankles into the roller. We're going to start small here, tucking the pelvis, bringing that roller all the way so it almost touches the face. Release into neutral. Head is still up. Tuck the pelvis under, pull the roller towards your face. Release. We're going for 3 and 2. Last one here. Let's add on. Keep the head lifted. Squeeze the roller. You might have to adjust it. It's easy to lose it here. We're extending the roller out, pulling it in, tuck, pull the roller towards your forehead. Extend. Towards you. Tuck. For 3. Moving slow here. And 2. Last one. Reach. Pull it towards you, tuck and lift. Release. Okay. So we're going to set the roller off to the side just for a second. I'll try to place it where you guys can still see me. Head is going to stay down. Knees are in chair position. We're going to start by just extending the right leg long and then switch. And switch, belly tight, and switch, and switch. Good, and switch. Knees in, let's add on to this. So we're going to curl the head forward. Arms are going to come up. Right leg extends, we go off to the left. Pull the knees in and lift the arms, other side. Knees in, arms up, reach across as you extend. And knees in, arms up, other side. We're going for 3. Good. And 2, reaching for the fingertips. Last set. Abs are burning. And rest. Let's take a little knee sway here, arms open, legs off to one side. Get a little crack in the back there. It is nighttime here at the studio, so might look a little different. Hopefully you guys can still see me okay. And knees back. Okay, so I'm going to have you sit up for let's take the roller. We're going to place it long ways. And I want you to sit on the very end with your tailbone. And then lie down so the head is supported. Okay, so adjust yourself so tailbone and head are both on. Okay, so let's take the right knee up into chair position. A little scarier here on my table than it is on the floor. And opposite arm is going to lift up. Okay, so my foot is still planted. Okay, so So we're gonna extend the right leg straight up. Arm and leg are going to reach away from each other and lift up. And reach away and lift up. For 3 and 2. Last 1. Bend the knee. Okay, now the leg's going to shoot straight out as the arm reaches overhead. Knee pulls in, arm opens. And again, reach, arm opens, knee pulls in. Drawing a circle with the arm. Last one here. Let's switch. Right foot's going to plant. Left knee, go ahead, start with it in chair so you can get your balance. Right arm's up to the ceiling. Okay, extend. Arm and leg open, belly tight, lift. For 4 and 3. Last 2. Last 1 here. Bend the knee. Shoot the leg out, arm goes behind. Open the arm, pull it in. Extend. Open, pull it in. Now, if extending overhead like this with the arm is uncomfortable, you can open the arm. Okay? And rest. Okay, let's stay here for a moment. Arms are going to go up to the ceiling. We're going to stretch out the chest and rotate our cuff here. Find your balance. Elbows are going to drop towards the floor. Palms are facing your feet. Dropping those elbows nice and deep. Lift back up. Again, drop the elbows, wrap the shoulder blades around the rollers. You feel them squeezing. Reach up. Adding on. Drop those elbows. Start rotating palms to floor. Back of the hands to the floor. I want you to rotate those elbows. And again, palms to floor. Back of the hands to the floor. Keep dropping those arms nice and heavy. Let's do one more here. Ooh. Come center, reach up. Okay, palms are going to face inwards, so they're facing each other. We're going to open the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades around. Heavy in the hands here. Lift back up. And again, open. Squeeze the shoulder blades around the roller. Heavy hands. Reach those fingertips a little bit more. Lift up. Last time. Open. And lift. Go ahead and relax. Okay, so go ahead and sit up off of the roller however you have to. Some people kind of like drop off the side, but I clearly can't do that up on this table. Okay, so we're going to do a nice hamstring stretch here. I'll try to move away as far as possible. So right leg is going to come up onto the roller. Find your balance here. Give it a good stretch. Now, if you need like a wall or something to keep your balance, that's fine. You also, if your hamstrings are really tight, you might want to put like something under this foot if you have like a yoga block or even like a pillow just to take the intense angle out of the stretch, although that will challenge your balance a little bit more. Okay, let's pull the toes back, and I want you to pull the hip back towards the inside of the body as well. So we don't want to like rotate too far. Keep it in. Ooh, almost lost my balance. Okay, let's move on to inner thigh. So I'm going to take the roller out to the side. It's a little more challenging in the balance department. Leg's going to come up. Might have to scoot yourself away a little bit. So in this stretch, if you have good balance here, if you find a good spot, then I want you to reach the opposite arm up and over. Woo. Balance gets a little trickier like this. Lift up, and let's switch. So, left leg up on top. I'm going to start by pointing. Ooh. balance is usually harder on one side than the other. You can like lean over a good amount if you're nice and flexible. It does give the balance a little bit more of a challenge that way because you don't have your center of gravity. You're kind of leaning it forward, but if it feels comfortable for you, go ahead and do that. And then flex the foot, pulling it back. You're all going to have a little bend in the knee too. And then again, kind of pull the hip into the hip socket. A little bit more, that femur pulling back into the hip socket, I should say. You might feel it a little bit more in like the IT band and hip when you pull it back. Just getting a different stretch. Ooh, good time to lose my balance. Okay, we'll do this stretch facing forward so you guys can see it a little bit better. So leg's gonna come up. I'm gonna externally rotate my foot that's on the floor. Get a nice stretch here. And then this roller that I have is a little more flexible than the hard black foam rollers that you'd get just like at like Target or Walmart. So you guys might have the advantage if you have one of those because my roller's kind of bending a little bit up and over. Nice side stretch here if you can get it with your balance. And then go ahead, stack it up. And then hard part is releasing the roller down. Okay, so we're gonna move on to some swan work. I always love some good back work here. Roller adds a little extra. So I'm not going to have you put your arms palm down. I'm gonna actually have you rotate so palms are facing inward. Then we don't have the danger of hyperextending the elbow. A lot of times if you have those palms down and you're pushing into those arms, you might get some soreness right in the crease of the arm here. So palms facing in. Okay, and I'm gonna place the roller in between like my wrist and elbow here. It depends how much height you get. So as you pull, you wanna still keep it on like the arm and hand. So it just depends on your back strength here, okay? Have enough space between the arms so you can rest the head down. I do have a hat on, so it's kind of awkward. Let's take it off for this, okay? So go ahead, rest the forehead down. Shoulders are gonna pull down. The top sides of my feet are pushing into the floor. I want to keep that going this whole time, okay? Keep the legs active, top of the feet pushing in. We're going to lift head and chest and roll it down. And again, lift as you inhale, exhale, lower it down. And again. Belly pulling in. Last time. Good. Let's add on. So we're going to take right hand down. Sorry, I'm trying to be quiet. It's a little late here. So palm down, resting on the mat, and left arm's going to stay on the roller. Same thing here. Forehead is down. Let's lift. I'm pushing the right elbow into the floor to get some nice height. Roll it back. Again, lift. Roll it back. One more time. Roll it back. Let's switch. Left hand is planted. Inhale as you pull and lift. Elbow pushing into the floor. Exhale, roll it down. Inhale to lift. Squeeze those shoulder blades and lower. Last time here. Inhale, lift. And exhale. Lower. Go ahead, take a little child's pose here. And lift up. Okay, so I'll keep my hat off. I'll probably look kind of crazy. But, so we're going to take our last stretch here for the day. We're going to take the roller into the small of your back. Palms are facing inward, okay? And I want you to open those shoulders back. So the chest is open. We're gonna pull the roller up the back, elbows rotating in. I'm squeezing the roller. And then we're gonna reach it down and really push the hands long. Shoulders down. And again, lift, squeeze the roller up, squeeze those elbows back, and lengthen. One more time. Lift and squeeze, and lengthen. Nice and long. Okay, so that was our quick little workout and stretch with the foam roller today. I have a lot more stuff that I can do with the foam roller, so let me know if you guys liked using the props today. And the videos are going to keep coming, so subscribe and get notifications every time we upload new videos. Have a good night.